Hey, good morning, everyone. My name is Carla Massey with Sun Realty, and I have many clients asking questions regarding the new guidelines for loans, for purchases, or refinancing. For that reason, I decided to invite Sharon Weldecky to be with me here on this video. She is from Lake Michigan Credit Union, and she's going to tell us all about her guidelines and new things that we have happening at Lake Michigan Credit Union. Sharon, welcome, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Carla. I'm so happy to be here. I'm excited to talk about what we can do differently here at Lake Michigan Credit Union under COVID-19. We are very successful at closing loans right now, so it's a great topic.
Awesome, that is awesome. And can you tell us a little bit how Lake Michigan Credit Union is standing out at this point? We have so many things happening, and I know we closed some difficult loans together just a few weeks ago, but tell us a little bit more why Lake Michigan is standing out at this moment.
Absolutely. So Lake Michigan Credit Union, we are the lender. So we're not a broker. We're not a correspondent lender. We are the lender, so we control the transaction from start to finish. We control every aspect of the loan, from application to processing, underwriting, closing, funding the loan, appraisals. We have an in-house appraisal desk. So being that we are the lender, we control the transaction, we are successfully closing loans under COVID-19. What we're seeing out there are lenders who actually have to shut down some of their loan programs, such as jumbo loans, construction loans, any other portfolio loans, because they just don't have the liquidity, or they've chosen to just become more conservative in their lending guidelines at this time. One of the differences here at Lake Michigan Credit Union is that we have strong liquidity. We have over $1.2 trillion in cash assets. I'm going to back up. I'm sorry. I said trillion, $1.2 billion.
Awesome. Yeah.
Dollars in cash assets. That allows us strong liquidity, meaning that we can fund our own loans and we don't have to worry about whether or not we can fund that loan at closing. So that makes all the difference. Our upper management, we have meetings weekly. It has been determined that we are not going to shut down or change the parameters of any of our loan programs. So for instance, construction loans are being shut down by a lot of lenders, and we're not changing our guidelines at all. Some lenders are shutting down their jumbo loans, or they're even making it more difficult to close loans, changing underwriting guidelines, credit criteria, making it much more difficult, down payment requirements. And here at Lake Michigan Credit Union, Florida, we are not making any of those changes because we are so strong and we control our transactions.
Wow, that is awesome news. And I can tell it for myself. We continue to close our files. We had no issues, and you continue to approve my clients. So that's awesome, awesome. Now, I mean, we can talk about, previous files that we just closed, but can you just mention one of your clients that had a hard time with other lenders, and then it came to you and you were able to close? And
yes,
I think that stands out for, rescuing out there, at this difficult time.
Yeah, that's a great question, because in fact, I am having lenders call me because they're getting shut down and their clients don't have either nearing the closing table, and they're shutting down their programs. So in fact, the other lenders have been reaching out to me to help pick up the pieces. So for instance, I have a jumbo loan that this lender couldn't close. They called us. I was able to pick up the pieces, and we're closing this week. Awesome. So it is a jumbo loan. It's over $1 million, and a typical jumbo loan is $510,400. Once you exceed that threshold, it becomes a jumbo. But in this case, that was over $1 million. And they weren't able to fund that loan, so we're closing there. I have builders reaching out to me, and we are picking up the pieces for other lenders who are actually shutting down their construction perm loans. So I'm in the process right now of those loans all now starting to come to completion and closing within the next couple of weeks, because they came to us, probably 4 or 5 weeks ago. And so, yes, we're absolutely successfully closing those loans. We also have a vacant land loan. Most lenders have shut down any of their portfolio products, and we have a 10% down vacant land loan. We're not changing it at all. It's so exciting to be a participant in this whole, this credit union, because as an employee, we're member driven. It's all about the member and how do we service our members. And so it's just a really wonderful experience, and I'm thankful to be a part of this group.
Yeah, that is awesome. Now I can see that. And as you know, I am a member as well. So
Exactly.
Exactly. But you did mention that with all the changes happening, now I know this is kind of a tricky question, but here it is. Do you see any changes in the near future, or even if you already know, like, what is your thoughts regarding like interest rates or guidelines? Do you see any other changes coming up?
So at this point, we have weekly meetings with upper management. We don't have layers and layers of upper management where you can't really get to the reality of what's going on in a financial institution. So we have amazing management here where they're completely open and communicative with us so that we know and understand what's to come. And they have made it very clear we are not changing any of our underwriting guidelines. It's business as usual. There have been a couple of changes that were made in the last week only because Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac came out with a change in regards to self-employed individuals in COVID-19. So where self-employed individuals, we might not have a need for the 2019 tax returns if they're not filed, or any information regarding 2020. Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac came back and said we can't do that right now because that gives a 1.5 year gap from if we're using 2018 tax returns. Under COVID-19, they want to make sure that 2019 and 2020 are supporting that income and that they're not affected by COVID-19. So self-employed individuals have a little bit more work to do as far as proving that they're, number one, not affected by COVID-19. Their income for 2019 was the same as 18 or similar. And also for 2020, they're going to be forced to prove that they have contracts for their industry, that they actually are receiving income and that, their accounts receivables are coming in so that we can at least just prove that, yes, they're not affected by COVID-19 and that their income is validated. So that is the one change that industry-wide is happening right now, but that is a requirement from Fannie and Freddie.
Yeah, you can't change that, but
exactly.
Yeah, but what I can see here is that we can still see the future as, opportunity for homeowners to get their mortgages. And as we have real estate as a necessity, we will continue to sell homes, and our clients will continue to get financing, especially through Lake Michigan Credit Union, that is making this guideline is still very simple, and we can close in a very smooth process, which is
absolutely. And we're doing virtual closings as far as we can do a remote closing where the Zoom video technology can be used by the title agents to witness signatures. So the package can go to the borrowers, to their home, they can sign, they can have Zoom for their notary witness, and then just drop the package back in the mail. So yeah, our closings are not being interrupted at all.
Yeah.
Same thing with appraisers. We're allowing appraisers to do exterior only inspections under certain loan programs. So that also alleviates the problem there if the appraisers aren't comfortable. But at this point, we haven't had any pushback at all. Everything is moving along very nicely.
I know, I can tell. Yeah, we did great with our closings, and also your technology with your portals, everything electronically signed, and then we keep our files organized, and that is awesome. It makes it so smooth. Another thing
Exactly.
I would like you to mention briefly, because we will have another video coming up on this. I'm proud to say that I'm now part of the Homes for Heroes program. And that's, you know, one thing that we spoke about, that you also have great program for our heroes, our frontliners.
Yes.
So you can tell us a little bit about it, and then on the next video we will tell all the details about it. But I was so excited about the programs that you have for our heroes.
Yes, I am beyond excited, especially in a time like we have right now. But yeah, for our nurses, firemen, policemen, EMTs, we have loan programs that would allow them to buy a home with 1% down. So it's an amazing opportunity. The seller can contribute up to 3% of closing costs. And then we also have $800 credit from Lake Michigan Credit Union towards closing costs. So we are really excited to offer this program. And we also have 0% down for our community hero professionals like CPAs and actuaries and things of that nature. So yeah, I'm excited to talk to you about that, because it's just a wonderful opportunity to help them who have been helping us.
And say, hey, there is something special here for you, because you have given us so much. And I was so excited to hear from you that you also have something to give. And our
Yes.
program, Homes for Heroes, we also have special funds. But in our next video, we are going to give all the details, so we can pass along and reach out to our heroes so they can have this opportunity as a first-time buyer, or any other opportunities that may be available for them.
Absolutely. I'm excited to talk about it.
Yeah, awesome, awesome. Thank you so much for this amazing information. And we will definitely be here again very soon. And hopefully this is very helpful for our clients. And at the end of this video, they are going to have your contact information. We also have this link below the video where you can reach out to your information there for us to contact you back with all the details regarding the financing or purchase. But we are here to help, either or. If it's going to happen now or it's going to happen in the future that you're going to purchase or refinance, we would like to talk to you, and we would like to say that we are here to help.
Absolutely. I'm so appreciative to be a part of this special program that you're putting out, and I'm here to help in any way I can. So thank you, and be safe out there.
Great. You too. Be safe, and we for sure will be in touch out there working with our special clients. Thank you so much, Sharon.
All right. Thank you, Carla.
All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.